Yeah, and that's the cut, yeah. Anyway, OPEC and the other global oil producers, which includes private American companies, get to control the supply of oil. And based on global demand, a per barrel oil price is set. Now, it's not identical in every country all over the world, but since oil is a commodity that can be piped or shipped alarmingly quickly anywhere on the planet, it stays relatively consistent across the globe at any given time. Now remember, gas price volatility is basically just oil price volatility. And oil price volatility happens whenever there are disruptions in the global supply or demand of oil. For instance, when America invaded Iraq in 2003 and disrupted their ability to get oil, the price of gas went up in America. Global markets knew that a country at war might not be able to supply the same amount of oil, so people wanted to stock up on oil as a precaution, causing the demand to go up, causing the price to go up. And yes, this is a gross oversimplification of how it really works. It's really more of a series of feedback loops.
Canada said we should invade OPEC Plus. Congrats, you just unlocked U.S. foreign policy for the last 50 years.
That put pressure on the system in different ways, as detailed by Donella Meadows in the book Thinking in Systems. Read it if you can. And speaking of a gross oversimplification of how things work, I now present the past 20-ish years of the global oil market. But first, I
love when someone says, holy shit, you fat ass Americans just ride a bicycle. Yeah, what a dumbass, dude. Can you imagine not riding a bicycle to work in Los Angeles, where your job is like 20 miles away and you just have to simply bike on the highway and get killed by, traffic? Where are the bike lanes, my guy? Where is the bikeable infrastructure? Where? How are you going to bike 25 miles to work, dude? Hey, Texans, you hear that? Hey, people in Texas, why don't you ride a bike to work? Huh? You dummies? Yeah. It's 110 degrees outside. Why don't you bike to work, stupid Texans? 45-mile drive. Shut up. If you're European, shut the up, okay? Shut your European mouth up. This is a conversation that does not revolve around you, okay? We got our own goddamn problems here. Europeans be like, why don't you bike to work? I don't understand. Just use the lane. Just use your bike lane. That's what it's for, yeah? Biking to work for many people in the United States of America is basically like saying, why don't you take public transit? It doesn't exist, man. What are you supposed to do? What the hell? Why don't you just walk to work and then take advantage of your robust public transit system? I don't understand it. It is true. Americans are fat. Partially because of that, actually. Partially because of our Carver Line infrastructure that makes it impossible to walk in our non-walkable cities, makes it impossible to utilize public transit, which is non-existent. So, of course, we are more sedentary than the average worker in any other country for that reason. Obviously, that's part of why we're so on top of the microplastics that we're consuming, on top of the horrible dog food that Europeans wouldn't even serve their own cattle, okay? But, that's one of the reasons, yes.
Take a trip back to Chart Town.